Hi everyone, welcome to Webology Learn for Good. I'm Aakash Biswas and let's get started with HTML5 part 1. So I've started a new course, a new video tutorial course on HTML5 and HTML5 is the latest version of HTML. So in order to learn HTML5, there's a small prerequisite which is that you should know HTML. And if you don't know HTML, don't worry. I've done an entire video course on HTML and you can find that in the link. You can find the link in the description below. I'll put the link there. And yeah, you should really know HTML because HTML5 is a very advanced level of HTML and we don't know, there's no point in learning HTML5. And if you do know, then let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to look at is the history of HTML. So in 1991, Tim Berners-Lee invented the HTML and he's the father of the internet. If you don't know about him, do read about him on Wikipedia, on the internet, watch his TED talk. It's very good, very inspiring, etc. And yeah, he's the one who's invented HTML. And ever since then, from 1991 till date, HTML is evolving slowly and more progressively. And so in 1995, HTML 2.0 came in place. Then in 1997, HTML 3.2. Then in 1999, HTML 4.0. Then in 2000, XHTML came, which is a slightly different version of HTML. It has more rules and it was much more strict than HTML. So in XHTML, you couldn't leave any tags open, while in previous editions of HTML you could do that and get away, but in XHTML you couldn't do that. So, and in 2008 the first draft of HTML5 came in. Then in 2012 HTML5 became a living standard. That's where HTML5 was introduced, and recommendation for HTML5 in 2014 came in, and till date in 2016 W3C candidate recommendation for HTML 5.1, and I believe maybe early next year HTML 5.1 will be released, if not maybe a little later. So done with history. Now comes the logo. So this is the logo of HTML5. I mean, you might have seen this before somewhere other on the internet or on Facebook groups or on Twitter or even Google Images. And if you didn't know, then here it is. And if you knew, sorry for wasting your time. Let's move on. So in HTML5 there are some elements which are removed, which are obsolete, which you cannot use. So these are the standards set by HTML by W3C for HTML5. So here these are the elements which are obsolete and you cannot use them. So acronym, applet, base font, pig, center, direction, font, frame, frame set, no frame, strike, tt, you should not use them. Okay, they are obsolete. So in HTML5, elements are also known as new semantic elements. Semantic gives the more structured form of your web page. So in this video tutorial I won't be going into the details of semantic elements and etc, because I'm not going to open Notepad and show you actual coding of HTML5. That I'll do in the next video, but in this video I'll just give you an introduction to HTML5. So these are the new elements in HTML5. You see over here article, aside, here's a description, details, dialog, figure, footer, header, main, mark, menu item, meter, navigation, progress, RP and RT, Ruby, section, summary, etc. So these are the new elements in HTML5, and as I said, I won't go into the details of it right now in this video. Maybe in the next part, in part 2 of this video, I'm going to go in the details of them and I'm going to show you exactly how they work. So let's move on. And also the new form element. So if you have done HTML, you know about the form element, where you can create a form for someone to sign up, say someone username and password. You have created a form, and for that there were two more elements have been added, which are data list and output. Similarly for the input type, so in the form element you have the input type. So you have in HTML the input type of text, password, etc. Similarly there are many more input types have been added. So color, date, date time local, email, month, etc. Similarly there are attributes for that, which can be autocomplete, autofocus, form location, etc. So again, I won't go into the details of all of them. When I will come to these, we're going to have a look. So I'll just stay a little longer on this slide so I can look. Okay, so let's move on. So the next new attributes that have been added is for the syntax. So here, as you can see, new attribute for the similarly for the form element, for the input element, you have the type empty, so which is disabled. You don't have any this thing attribute for that element. Similarly, you have unquoted value. See, HTML5 is unquoted. Okay, you can similarly have double quotes. Here HTML5, the value is double quote, and you can have also single quote. There's a slight difference between these three and the way they are used, and as I said, when I will be coding and teaching you, we are going to look at them a little deeper. So here this HTML, which is empty, is disabled. Okay, so that is mainly used for the server purposes. For scripts, you're running a PHP script, it's used for that. HTML5 also introduces graphics. So this is a very important point in HTML5, where you can actually make use of graphics, 2D and 3D graphics. And the two new elements, which is Canvas, which draws graphics using a scripting language like JavaScript, and even SVG, which draws scalable vector graphics. And then it has also media elements. So this is another very important point in HTML5, is that you can directly add video or audio files to your HTML5. You don't need a flash player, or you don't need plugins for that. You can directly do that. And so there are new elements for that. This audio element which defines sound, this embed element which can embed another container application, the source for that file, for the video element, the track that defines the multimedia input for video and audio, and the video that defines the movie or the video of your in the document that you're going to put. So that's it for this video tutorial. Hope you have liked it, and if you like this video, do make sure to give a thumbs up to Webology Learn for Good and this video. That'll really be helpful for me. Do comment if you have any comments or any suggestions or any queries. Do leave your comments, then I'll go to reply back. And do share this video with your friends, with your neighbors, with your teachers, anyone you are connected, even on Facebook or Twitter or Insta. Just share the link, and make sure to subscribe. It's really helpful for me if you subscribe. The more subscribers I have, the more my channel will grow and the more content I can create. And if you subscribe, then you will get a notification in your account the next time I upload a video. And thanks for watching.